Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. It's been 6 days since the last stream. That's not good, but better late than never, I guess. So I'm gonna do what I always do and share this in the Reddit chat, and then once I've done that, I shall get right into it. I don't think Penguin Wise Guy will be here today, unfortunately, because he can't get into his account because he reset his phone. It's a long story, but yeah, probably only one person is going to show up, if anyone's going to show up at all. So that sucks, but it is what it is. Hold on. I was getting my water bottle. You know, it would be nice if people watched these as videos once the streams were done and uploaded. Yeah, God. It's this entire day. It's been hard to not just start screaming because I keep remembering this comment about why am I typing so much? I mean, how do I can't even type a YouTube video title in without anyone thinking I'm typing a frickin' paragraph. Like, you type one sentence, it's the new Hitler. I just like, it's those stupid comments that are gonna get me killed, I swear. Like, I'll just involuntarily, voluntarily, but lose the will to live after hearing that for like the 60th time. Alright. This is where we left off. I think the options, this options sound like the music would be lower than the dialogue. Than the dialogue, so that's good. Yeah, let me just check to make sure. Yeah. Because again, the voices are always so quiet. They're like mixed at the very same volume as the dialogue, but that ends up in me not being able to hear it at all. I mean, the voices need to be louder than the music, and when they're the same volume, it just doesn't compute.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Right.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
You told me
The
about
one
them.
they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Will do. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba, yeah. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Alright, I didn't know about that. 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. What? Last chapter, folks. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Wait, what? Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. Wait. Alright, we always do investigate after that. Alright. The 5th floor this time. What are we even gonna see on the 5th floor? I mean, my god. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? Oh, shut up.
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. It's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. What? Or like an inanimate object? Why do you choose mushroom specifically? That's gotta be evident of something.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult. So I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Ah, okay. That makes sense. She does whatever he asks. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Well, if he gives permission, she can. I mean, like, you can survive at least one day without both of those, although it takes 3 days to die of dehydration, so I wouldn't recommend that. It takes 3 weeks to die of starvation, but also wouldn't recommend that. See, these are dangerous facts, because, like, people are going to end up riding the line and, like, not drink water for, like, 2.5 days, but find out that it was so rough that they end up dying anyway. Like, a rough estimate. Like, 2 weeks without food. And then they absolutely just collapse onto the ground several times, but, like, hey, I still got another week left. Like, that's not... This is stuff that you can technically live without, but it's not like, you know... It's like staying up for 3 weeks. I mean, yeah, you can, but why would you ever want to do that? You literally... You might crash for a month if you stay up for that long. I mean... Well, no, you wouldn't. That's not the right ratio, but... I mean, if the ratio of, you know, it holds true, you know, for a day, it does for 3 weeks, then you'd end up sleeping for a week. I mean, just saying 8 hours out of 24, that's the same as 7 out of 21. So, yeah, geez, how long is that rock you're hiding under? Low.
Whew.
I believe this is a small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved, yeah. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and stop moving your legs. Running your legs, run. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration, yeah. He was sweating. Must have been somewhat irritated. Anyway, let's, look for the 5th floor now. I think I saw stairs on the 4th floor. I honestly don't remember. But I know you could always see the stairs before. Oh, wait a minute. There were always stairs, actually, on the 1st floor. I think I'll finally check those. Yeah, there were always stairs, like, next to the, what, freaking supplies cabinet, or whatever it was called. But I never checked those, I guess. I mean, they never became important, so I don't think I need to worry about that, but yeah, they're over here. And no, that's still locked. They have to lead somewhere. This gate seems remarkably sturdy. Why would someone go go through all the trouble of blocking off this entire area? Alright, yeah. That, I mean, it doesn't look like it leads anywhere, but, I mean, it is blocked off. It has to have some significance, and yeah, this is the, whatever, where all the food is located and stored. Yeah, I guess maybe that will be opened, like, tomorrow or something. I mean, that has to be opened at some point. I mean, I guess that could give us something to think about if it never opens, but I don't know. These games usually explain a lot of stuff. Like, it's not like in movies where, like, if you want to draw any conclusions, you have to... Probably the finale. Oh. Well, that's, interesting. Given my slowpoke nature, it may not be the finale, but yeah. We should wait a bit for Wise Guy. In all honesty, I don't even know if he can show up today. Because I asked him whether or not he could use his YouTube account, and he didn't answer. I'll text him again in case he didn't get the notification, but I don't know. I will wait for him to answer, but if it takes too... Okay, actually, I'll go upstairs in the meantime, because that's nothing he's really gonna be missing out on. But once I get, you know, to the 4th floor stairs, the 5th floor stairs, I won't go any further, but I feel like that it would be pointless to not at least go there. But yeah, I don't even know if he can get back into his account after he reset his phone, so I mean, you know, if he can, that'll be great, but I can't be sure. I completely forgot where the stairs were. There they are. But yeah, again, this is the fourth, I'm pretty sure, yep. Alright then, well, the stairs have got to be someplace, but I can't grasp where. Ah, there they are. Alright then. Okay, well, I'm here. So I'm just gonna stay here and wait for him to reply. If he doesn't, I guess I have no choice but to just continue. It reads that he's online, but he hasn't replied, so I'll give him 3 minutes, because I don't want to drag this on for even 5, so I've set the timer for 3 minutes. If it goes off after the 3 minutes are up, then I'm just gonna continue and hope that he can get caught up, because yeah, I'm not gonna. It's been a while since I played this, so I don't want to like just stop streaming because he's not here. At the same time, I wish he was, so I'll give him some time, but not that long. Can you actually see? But no, you can't. Yeah, because I think in reality these are all, you know, somewhat separate, meaning that the 3D model probably isn't the entire school. It's probably, you know, separate rooms and stuff, because I feel like maybe in here, for instance, they just, you know, that's just too much work, and that you probably just simply teleport someplace else. Like maybe in here, for instance, there's not even enough room for a music hall, and it's like, you know, you're simply transported elsewhere. But, you know, you could fit it in these walls, I guess, so it's not like, yeah. So I guess I'll just look around then for the next 3 minutes, because I don't, wait, hold on a second. I didn't set it for 3 minutes. I set it for 3 hours. Okay, I'm an idiot. Alright. Alright, now the actual timer for 3 minutes. There, okay. 3 minutes starting now. Alright. Alright, well, in other news, one of my favorite YouTubers, Asman, you know, for anyone who's not caught up, privated most of his videos. Well, all of his videos initially. Then he, you know, unprivated about 100. And then the next day, like 200. He now has, I think, like 340 videos up on his channel. When there were initially, like, 1,000. So there's definitely a lot more. But, I mean, you know, it's better than it was. You know, yeah, he has increasingly been adding more back, so I don't know. Maybe he'll eventually just unprivate every single one. You know, because most of the series that made him popular, Yandere Simulator, has been privated, so I feel like, you know, maybe he will. Because I know have got to be people who agree with me that we'd just like to see all the videos still up, even if he's not going to upload anymore, because, you know, all the videos were entertaining in their own way, even the ones that he wasn't proud of. But, I don't know. Only time can tell. I guess, you know, if he doesn't re-upload, well, not re-upload, unprivate all of them again, you know, there are always going to be the people who archive his videos on their own time, especially seeing as how it's been 11 months since he last uploaded. People have had 11 months to download all of his videos, so there's got to be at least one person who downloaded a fair amount. But again, you can never know. Yeah. Well, one example of a series I'd like to see back up is probably his Sony Kami videos. Sony Kami. I'm not going to explain the game because it's really inappropriate. But I really enjoyed that series. So again, I can't. No one can really be sure. He's gonna just unprivate all the videos, but it would be nice. All right, about 30 seconds left. If he doesn't show up, then I'll just have to continue without him, which I don't want to do, but you know, I can't stall for that long, or like stop streaming, because it's been almost a week since I last did it, and I'd like to, you know, get this rolling and not take a year to beat the game. And the timer went off, so alright. So yeah, sorry, wise guy, if you're watching this currently, but you're gonna have to get caught up without me. Oh my god. How tall is this floor? How was the outside of a building not looking like a flippin' skyscraper if this is how the top floor... Again, this is 5 floors, and this is how the top floor looks. My god. Rip, yep. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, my god. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. Yeah, they've all gotten more elaborate, really. The 1st floor is the most standard, 2nd floor, kinda unique, I guess. 3rd floor, even more unique. 4th floor, I don't even... You can't even describe what the heck the 4th floor is, and now we see the 5th floor. It's like... It's the... I could imagine this as the top of where Yoshikaga Kira works. You might know who Yoshikaga Kira is, but regardless, I don't know. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks very pleasant. Like, I would honestly want to be in this part of the building. It really looks quite cool. But anyways, yeah, again, I won't be checking the classrooms because I just don't care to. Oh my god, that, oh wow, wow. This is really cool, actually. Oh, Jesus. This is like a stairway to heaven. Maybe we shouldn't even go in there. Wow. Oh god, what is this? Is this a garage? That looks like a garage. Wow. This is really cool, actually. I know he says it looks unpleasant, but this is really awesome. Wow. I said wow like 50 times. Rio? This is Ron here. This, whoa, dude. Welcome to heaven, bro. Whoa, I've died? That's so cool. I'm kidding. But yeah, this is quite epic. Jeez. Alright, I guess I'll check in here first. Again, this place looks really, really cool. I don't know why he's saying it's unpleasant. This is awesome. Whoa. This is whoa. Whoa, whoa. Wow. Again, I don't know what he's talking about, man. This is awesome. I swear to God, most of the budget went to the 5th floor of this game. This is really cool. To even design this digitally was like what was done by some sort of genius. I mean, this is so awesome, honestly. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathrooms. Yeah, man. God. They have freaking cherry tree. Are these actual cherry trees? Like, this is unreal. Whoa. Whoa. Freaking even the camera looks cool anymore. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move and looking at the scenery, dude. I mean, they're obviously everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? I don't know. Maybe they're making a movie. Maybe we're the stars of a reality TV show. There's a straw post used for sword practice. Do they use it for training here too? Yeah. Man, I mean, I wonder who would like a place like this. I mean, who's... Probably Sakura. Yo, I'm considering changing the controls on my ROM. Ah. That's, that would take a while, I assume. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here. And it's in full blossom. That's just one cherry tree. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? Well, don't question her.
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time. This kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Why do you care if it's out of place? That's what makes it cool. Yo, it's Kyoko. It is. Again, I don't quite understand why he's complaining about it being out of place. What?
Hey.
But yeah, I guess it wouldn't necessarily be elegant. It is a big pink tree, but whatever. The suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Okay. Isn't everyone in the school extremely Japanese? What are you talking about? What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Well, what else could it mean? There's a 16th student.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I'm Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything, huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Alright. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? Yeah, you just looked at it. She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? Wait, they monitor us while we sleep, right? So they were flipping monitoring Hina while she was in her room. Yeah, well, so was the entire internet.
So then...
We're finished here. Oh, well, the entire internet could if they want, but it was more like a few people were, and like later more people did, I guess. I don't know. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. We didn't even have a conversation, dude. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. Well, this looks really awesome, so let's go see what else looks really awesome. Yeah, this looks like a flippin' garage. Why? That's a really big door. I wish I could look at the ceiling, because this is so... Look at... Imagine if that literally extends even further, and we just can't see that much further. Actually, no, I'm gonna check out one of the classrooms, because even those probably look somewhat cool. No. I guess that we do have zebra stripes. Oh, God. Oh, no. I know what's going on in there, and it's not good. Alright then, so the classrooms aren't any cooler, but this is really awesome. Whoa. I'm gonna stop saying how cool it is, but this... I mean, again, this looks really dangerous, but I mean, usually this would. But everything else has been so enclosed and, you know, not very spacey, but it's really just because of these big flippin'... It's like we're in the middle of a bunch of buildings in New York or something. Like, this is epic. Tristan is a real estate agent confirmed, perhaps. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. He came all this way just to be denied here. It says raw, so I'm not really sure what we exactly want to see in the room. It may be nothing good. The sign in the hall says biolab. Ah, that's why it says raw. Raw meat. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Yeah, well, this is real life. And it's not real life, but it's quite, yeah. Okay, garage-looking thing. And whatever, wait, is this... Okay, is there anything else to actually explore? Again, I'm not going to check the classrooms, because those never have anything that interesting. Like, you can go without checking any of the classrooms, and still never have to check anything else, because it's just, the game doesn't require you to, because it's not interesting. Alright. Okay, well, I'll check, nothing there, so I'll just check whatever this is. God. What is in there? Whoa. Wow. There's gotta be, like... Is this some sort of... Those must be walls painted, alright. I thought that was a rear projection. They used that on, the old Superman movies, but, that doesn't matter now. At first, I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have, equipment used to make superhero movies in here. Little House of Horrors, maybe, yeah. It's even got the plant thing.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. Maybe they replace the vegetation every day so that it stays fresh, because how are they keeping it like that in here? Like, I mean, there's no light.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well?
I'm serious. Yeah, that's not even worth a reply. Alright, whatever this thing is. What? Why? God. Why is there so much to investigate? Well, I mean, there looks like a bunch to investigate, actually, so I should know. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? Wait, those are actual chickens. Alright, let's make some KFC, guys. Just regular chickens, right? They don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. No, they lay eggs and we can eat breakfast fresh now. It seems safe. Oh, alright. Are we... What? Investigate each and every chicken? What? It's a chicken. It doesn't have, like, a second form, right? Is that what he's gonna say about everything? It's a chicken. It's really alive. Alive, right? There's no... Alright, that shows up as green, so I think I should... What's up? Yeah, right. My device. Crap. Are we back? It looks like we're back. Alright, so the stream crashed right then and there. You know what? I'm gonna start having the playback actually play on my phone opposed to just watching the chat because I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. But I think we should be good for now. Alright then, so, epic. Alright then, so let's, I guess investigate here, whatever this is. There's some kind of control panel sitting here on the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you could change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. What the hell was that? Alright, let's, I still haven't gotten quite used to the somewhat odd encounters in these games. In this game, I say these games because I doubt that that's gonna change come the second and third one. And Ultra Despair Girls, for that matter. But, alright, yeah, this must be some sort of barn. I don't know, I'm not a farmer. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. Why'd I say barn? That's too small to be a barn. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Okay, there's a lot to investigate in here. What are these again? You put soil in them, alright. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Makoto isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, indeed. Okay then, mower, my bruh. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? I don't know. Also, why is there even a lawn? Like, are you actually telling me there's a fully functional flippin' farm in here? And how? I mean, chickens have been kept here, and the mastermind's been feeding the chickens, and perhaps collecting eggs from the chickens. Just how? A crazy diamond. Yes. Another JoJo reference, eh? Huh. There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. I actually haven't started watching part 4 yet, but that is a JoJo reference. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, maybe in a show or manga somewhere. You know, it's possible. Alright, and now a Minecraft pick. Oh wait, no, I've already read that. He thought Toko looked kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Yeah. I'm not going to continue that, but yeah. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. My voice just cracked. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Yeah, I hope not. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. Alright then. So, why? Again, I have no clue why this is here or how this is here. I mean, it's cool, of course. I mean, it's nice to, actually be in a, like, cool-looking place for once, but, I don't even know. What, in this planet right here, I don't even want to know what that is, or why it's here. I don't want to know. You see, here's the thing, and I'm not gonna look at the camera. Or is that a camera? Yep, it's a camera. Alright then, up here, nothing. Here there's something, and I think that's all there is. Alright, whatever this is. Wow, what is this? I don't know. This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Yeah, I wonder where you got it from. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Oh no. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap. And your flesh is all like, blah, I'm dead. So I'm gonna die. In other words, it's a monstrosity, yes. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hope Speak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy, of course. Botanist. It's not a botanist, it's a botanist, right? I think. I don't know. I'm not that into flowers. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. What? Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. God. Spouting more and more nonsense. Monokuma eventually disappeared. It's become known to me that Monokuma is trying to make this flippin' is this a functioning community, but it's not working. I mean, take chapter 4 for instance. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Alright then, there's some frickin' bar thing up here. What? Oh, those are the sprinklers. Those nozzles poking out. Are those the sprinklers? Alright then. I doubt there's anything else to check in here. So is there anything else to check anywhere then? I checked here. I guess maybe I do have to look in a classroom. Because I honestly don't know where else to go. Or maybe just talk to Hina. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the like 100-foot tall ceiling. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Yeah, he said it was somewhat creepy. Again, I don't find it that creepy in all honesty. Can I still not open this? Alright then, I'll look in 5C. Please tell me if I'm not checking anything I should be checking. Oh my god. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of this room struck me hard and fast. I'm glad I checked this room. Or maybe I'm not. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on just a second. Blood in this game is pink, so this can't be blood. Well, what is it then? Is it like barbecue sauce? What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. I think they chose this color because it looks more gruesome to us. The right color of blood, even though it's not actually blood. Yeah.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Wait, what? But how is this blood when it's always pink? Are you saying? It's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood. Okay, the smell of a dead body, I guess. But where is the dead body? There would be bright bits of pink everywhere. I mean, where is it? There's no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I'd experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey.
What, my fault again? It's always your fault. You're the one who started all this. Stop trying to blame everything on me, but everything can be blamed on you. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep, let me give you an itty-bitty, eeggy-squeaky little hint, eeggy-squeaky. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. Okay. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Oh.
That's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk? But blood all over the walls? Why is the blood red now, but was pink before? I don't... Joe, help me out here. What... Wait, no, you said to call you Harper. Okay, Harper. Why is this... Why is it red now, but pink earlier? I don't... What? I don't get it. Are people in this universe, like, is there a half and half chance, like, or maybe a quarter chance, like, maybe you'll be born with red blood, but there's a good chance you'll be born with pink blood? Is that why, you know, Kyoko's skin has this really magenta tint, because, like, the very blood in your veins changes how you look? What? I don't know. And of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day in the outside world.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? But again, what is this mixture though? It's not pink. It's supposed to be pink. And this is the scene of two people being dead. What? There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight, but it's not pink. Why is it not pink? It appears all the bloodstains are dry. Oh, okay. So fresh blood is pink, and then dry blood is red. I mean, in real life, blood does darken once it's dry, so I guess this is how it's working here. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Okay, alright. So how it works is that if it's fresh, or even somewhat fresh only, then it's pink. But if it's been here for, I mean, God knows how long, then it turns a dark red. Alright. Whereas in real life, it goes from a dark red to so dark it almost becomes black. So I guess it does make logical sense. Yeah, I think this was chosen to make it red just because it looks more gruesome to us. Like, after all the death and destruction we've seen, pink might not even, you know, make any sense to us or even seem that bad because we've gotten so used to it. But, like, you know, red blood, that brings us to real life, and it actually legitimately looks just disgusting. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting. I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. I can. Alright, so what... Alright, there are literally two outlines here, though. Two people had to have died. Unless they died once and then it turned out they were actually alive and then moved. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. Okay, well, that's the way out. God, how... That's the way the door looks? Okay. So there's really only one more important thing to investigate then. And, of course, talk to him. Right, so forgive me for what I said earlier. Okay, the classrooms do, at times, hold important information. But, you know, usually they don't, which is why I've never investigated them, and it never even mattered. But in here, this was the scene of a maybe year-old murder, judging by the fact the blood is dark red opposed to bright pink. Well, no, not like bright pink, like a neon pink, a hot pink, like lighter pink is more like fleshy colored. Again, like Kyoko, where her skin looks like it's like the the lightest pink possible, because it, it has this, like, magenta tint to it. Honestly, it's kind of attractive, really. I'm being serious here. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? Wait, no, 3? What, 4? Okay, I wasn't even it blended in with all the scratches on the floor, so I only saw 2, but I count 4 right now, and maybe I'm missing another one because it blends in. How many people? Wait, no, it's looking like 5 then. I got 5. There's one under the Chapter 5 daytime thing. There's one to the left of that, poking out. There's one in the center of the screen, one next to that, one the bottom, you know, in between the two of them at the bottom right of the screen. Why? There are probably even more, in all honesty. How did so many people die in here? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that, but never with these many bodies. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. God, but I believe it. Alright, anything else? No? Just that this says eye for an eye, but you can't actually investigate that. It only shows the camera. So why does it say eye for an eye? Did people kill each other? Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even there. Here, he must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just ignoring me? Flat out ignoring me. Probably both. I don't know, maybe I'll check the camera and the screen, I guess, but I poor wise guy, indeed. But yeah, is there really nothing else to investigate in here? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Apparently there's nothing else to investigate, although it definitely looks like it. Maybe the ceiling yields some stuff. Because there's definitely got to be more than what I saw, but there isn't. So, yeah, there was literally just the bloodstain and this thing on the floor, and talking to him briefly. So it makes sense to just exit the building area. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense except that. That was murder. That makes sense. Murder makes sense. Everything else, no. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. I doubt they'd find anything else, in all honesty. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, alright. So apparently in 2 days there will be another murder. 2 in-game days. So that's what it said. Because that was yesterday, and that said 3 days. So now it should be 2 days. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. It would appear so. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. We're trying to construct a volleyball team. Why?
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a surplus. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we all stop this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Alright, well, we'll go to Aoi first.
Yeah.
Hina first. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else, which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
Well, it is the 5th floor, I mean. We need some sort of ladder if we don't want to end up killing ourselves, I mean. But when I looked around, I realized something about the layout of the school. I mentioned this before. I mentioned that a lot of this stuff, the layout doesn't make sense. It's like the hotel from The Shining, but I mean, I doubt if that's exactly what she means. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school? But one thing you will notice is that there are frickin' 5 floors and the top floor is ginormous, so, you know, that's kind of odd.
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Oh, shut up. Oh, why do you ask?
Then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Another set of stairs? Something on all the other floors but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? Well, that would mean it has to be the last floor then, right? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Well, that didn't really seem that strange to me, because, like, 5 chapters, 5 floors. I mean, I wouldn't honestly expect there to be anything else. Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. Of course, if there was, say, maybe a bonus chapter, maybe I'd expect there to be stairs. But, you know, a chapter for the stairs, and there are only 5 chapters. God. I wonder what an after DLC would be. Although, apparently that's what Ultra Despair Girls is, so alright. But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Oh, well, oh lord. The jokes I could make. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, we won't. No, I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Alright, that's basically just saying I'm sure. Alright, well, I'll just go to Kyoko first, because no one's actually standing in a straight line. It's more like they're overlapping each other, and like it could be him next, or actually, you know, we'll go like this. So Byakuya next. By the way, did any of you find it? What is it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? No, strange is a massive understatement. Oh yeah, that. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. Yeah, after like how many years it must have been, judging by the fact that the blood is dark red. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. Describe it more. But I mean, what the hell happened to that room? I don't know. It had to have happened, again, at least a year ago, because again, dark red. Well, probably not at least a year ago, but a while ago. Like, it could have been, like, just a day or something. Because that doesn't turn pink into dark red. In fact, nothing could do that, but, you know, again, this is a video game.
So, in other words...
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up, alright, then get out.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, yeah, but in one room? I mean, stuff like that happens all the time. Horribly enough. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago, but again, it's one room. It's like, in human history, we're talking about like half the world getting blown up or something, like, not just something that happens in one really prestige high school. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago, but why are we treating the tragedy with that much importance? I know, it looks awful, but it happened in one room to 5 people, 5 or 6 people. I don't know, I can't see all the bodies in here, but all the body outlines, but...
In other words...
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true.
All clear now.
That would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful and disgusting. Well, they are ultimates, true. You know, like the ultimate botanist. I need to turn off the blue light filter before my entire screen becomes orange. I need to actually just turn this off. All the, yeah, you know, just stop scheduling it. I'm done with that. Alright, it's turning off. It's gradually turning off. Guess it's completely off, I think. I don't know, I can't tell, but whatever. Off. Bleh. You see what I mean? No, you didn't see that flash of orange. Only I could have saw it, but yeah. But no, not here. They're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless, despairing. But still, how is it not one of us? How is it not one of us ever heard? How is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Okay, that didn't seem like a well-constructed sentence, but I was just reading it stupidly. Does that mean they really did cover it up? Alright, well, Kyoko next.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. Yeah, maybe we could... Honestly, there's no more chapters left besides this one. Let's just break in. Really? I don't know why not. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
I wonder what's in there. If this was like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or not in a horror game though. I wouldn't really call it a horror game, but you're in a game. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably alright.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Alright then, so Kyoko didn't... Well, she did add something, but that was already on my mind. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So? Why are you telling me? Well, you're the one who gives her the permission.
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. Don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. I doubt you did. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Yeah, she's into that stuff. Shut up! I don't want to interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. Alright, well, I didn't look at any of the classrooms, so... Yeah. It was this. I wonder if I actually did investigate the classrooms, if I could have found that before she did. I mean, I think this game is mostly linear, so I'd... Probably not, but that'd be cool. It is 77 degrees Fahrenheit in here, but I've gotten used to it being way hotter than it should be, so it's not like it's like the end of the world. I'm also gonna go get some cough drops and fill up my water bottle because I feel like kind of dying right now. This is not good. Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, let's, get back into this. It was this... A knife? Oh, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size. Ah, yes, John Rambo. I've never seen a single movie, but I know the reference.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. No, it's a Rambo knife. Get into your movie references, my boy. Actually, it would be a book reference too, because First Blood was a book originally, but that doesn't matter right now. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? She only uses scissors. I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around. Alright, put it in the kitchen.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? I don't know, use it to make steak. Or cut steak. It has those whatever they're called on it. You know, that's made for cutting, you know, tough stuff. Well, somewhat tough stuff like steak meat, so, you know, might as well. I mean, Maya liked burgers, and Hina's kind of her equivalent. Well, she also likes steak, so let's, I don't know, you could use it. Although, Hina's clothing is a lot more revealing than a purple kimono.
You know?
But I'll stop talking. We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Hey, she's trusting you with something for once. Just don't question it. Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. And that's that. Now hold on, didn't I get a say? Well, I mean, what are you afraid of? Like accidentally stabbing yourself in your sleep? You have to realize literally everyone who's trusting you with a knife, dude. Like that's kind of that's almost nice if you think about it. Like they're like, hey, you know, we think you were so unlikely to commit murder that we're gonna give you a knife clearly made for killing people. Like that's how much they trust you right now, and you're saying that you don't want to keep it.
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. That's exactly what I said. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using you. Makoto, what the hell? Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said. Yeah, dude. What? What does it matter? If you keep it in the right place, you have no danger. All right. They're trusting you with a big, heavy knife. I mean, just come on. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Tokyo. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. Yeah, she's actually into the abuse more. So this is like not good for her. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. It makes me feel odd. It just makes me feel odd. I have no other feelings but oddness. Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it, even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
We're serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipes, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. So like you wet down the chicken coop at 7:30 every day? Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold, but yeah, how about the sun? I mean, plants definitely need sun to grow. Not just water. Comically large knife, comically large plant. I mean, it's not that large, but... You know, I'm being modest here.
Yeah.
My knife's not that big, guys, come on. Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. What? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid, But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Alright, that's gotta be it. Can I just leave now then? No? What? Who else has anything to say? I heard what Hina has to say, I heard what Byakuya has to say, heard what Kyoko has to say, and oh wait, no, there's more. I forgot.
You know?
I just laughed at him for forgetting, and now I'm forgetting. I am such a fool. All right, chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. I don't care. We're chasing big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Decisions. Yeah, you like chickens, and yet you're gonna make them into fried chicken. I mean, look, that's what I would do, but I'm just saying you can't say that you love chickens and then make chicken out of them. You know, you have to say that you just love chicken, as in the food. If you say you love chickens, that's like saying you love the animal, but then like killing the animal. That's not. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? You can eat steak rare, but you can't eat chicken raw, can't you? In fact, I'm not even sure if you could eat steak raw, but it's at the very least not as dangerous as eating chicken raw. Because raw chicken is actually a threat to your health, but I mean, you know, like somewhat bloody steak, it's like, I'm pretty sure that'd kill you, yep.
You know?
You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? It's a Minecraft pickaxe. Hina likes it raw. Literally. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words crazy diamond have been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Well, maybe in JoJo. First of all. But yeah, that has something to do with Mondo's, it was Mondo, right? Yeah, Mondo, the biker guy. Yeah. 2 euphemisms in 1 sentence. Ah, God. Crazy diamond. Yeah, that does sound familiar, I think. Like Josuke stand.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. You've definitely seen that phrase before. I'm now gonna put an emphasis whenever someone says stand. You know, just because crazy diamond. Huh? Where? Then again, I don't really think that this is solely relying on the fact that it's a JoJo reference. I think we're more talking about the fact that it has to do with, you know, Mondo. But even Mondo's hair looks like Josuke's. I mean, like, come on. There are other JoJo references somewhere, I swear. I can't even imagine what it's like in the later games if this solely relies on being named after a JoJo stand. Ah, that's it. I remember. See, look at his hair. That's Josuke's hair in a different color with a way longer, you know, build, I guess you could say. A way longer style. And even his clothes are somewhat similar to Josuke's, but he acts like Jotaro. A character acting the same as another character isn't inherently a reference, but, you know, stuff like that hair definitely is. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that came out in that part of JoJo came out in, like, the 90s or something, so definitely enough time for them to make a reference. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond. Stop saying crazy diamond. You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden? Maybe he discovered the 5th floor before all of us. Who knows? Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today. Unless he somehow squished himself to fit through those bars. I'm obviously joking right now, but that is odd.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. It is a JoJo reference. Yeah, it has to be. Because it couldn't be anything else. His hair, his outfit, the fact that on the back of his jacket, It says Crazy Diamond. I mean, I'm not saying it just so happens to be one. I know it has to be one. Because it couldn't be anything else. I mean, that's too big of a coincidence. If it wasn't. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. What was it? Huh? Then what did? What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we could use it to call for help. How? How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower? Well, they do make a bunch of noise.
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I could use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to make crop circles.
Well?
No. We can use those to call for help. But again, I haven't gotten to part 4 of JoJo yet, because it's not on flippin' Netflix, but I don't know. I want to be able to watch it on my TV, though, and I'd have to go to a website via my web browser that doesn't have ads on my TV. And that's like way more cumbersome than using Netflix. Netflix really needs to add parts 4 and 5 really quick, but I'm getting off topic. What the heck's happened to you? He was always this dumb. Come on. You were like this in the beginning, you know. What was he like?
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. Oh god. Are you going into flippin' astrology? Astronomy? I don't even remember what. It had to do with stars, but no, it did. It had to do. There's an ocean called Cancer, but I don't think that has to do with yeah. Can't trust the Scorpios, girl. Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Is that all then? Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, now what do we do? But you know, if characters' personalities are counting as a reference, then I'd say Byakuya is probably the closest reference we'd get to Dio. Definitely. Starting today, you are all under my command. You see? See? This is exactly something Dio would say. Or maybe, I don't know. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out. He wasn't really explored that much in part 3, but in part 1, this is probably something he'd say.
No way.
But 100 years had passed between that and that, so, you know, his personality could have changed somewhat. Geez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Alright, because at the very... her ultimate is unknown, opposed to everyone else. You know, our ultimates of flippin' JoJo reference is the fact that everyone has their own ultimate, with their own unique special skills, somehow a reference to stands. I doubt it is. I'm reading too deeply into it, but, yeah.
Well...
I've never watched JoJo. Yeah, yeah. Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? I don't think that's what he means. Kyoko is Kyoko, but sounds gay. Yeah, JoJo is gay, and that's why people like it. Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope Speak Academy. Well, Makoto was just luck, but... I mean, ultimate lucky student, so at least that's a name. But she was the ultimate question mark, so... we still have to figure that out. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... I mean, I'm the ultimate something. Because, you know, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, but he still can't predict anything. You know, probably because clairvoyants don't exist, but, yeah, anyways. So, what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Yeah, but that makes sense, though. Why would he say who she is? Because we know who she is, but we don't know what she is. We know she's Kyoko. We know she weighs whatever the hell she weighs. What does she weigh? I'm gonna make sure right now. She weighs 106 pounds. God, that's quite light. I mean, I swear to God, Byakuya is gonna pick her up and hurl her out the window one of these days. I mean, you can lift 106 pounds if you're in decent shape. Byakuya isn't in decent shape, though. You could probably pick him up if you were in decent shape as well, but I'm just saying, you know, someone's gonna do it. Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us the everyone having an ultimate isn't a reference to JoJo. Nice, yeah, I knew I was reading too deeply into that, and I didn't actually believe it, but, you know, sometimes people go too deep with analyses, and, you know, maybe someone could go so deep as to actually assigning everyone a role to JoJo and saying that ultimates had to do with stands, you know, and that the reference to Mondo and Josuke was more than just a reference for people who've actually played, who've actually seen JoJo, but was some sort of way of showing us that this was in the same universe. You know, that's something someone would come up with, like the Shining Moon landing conspiracy and stuff like that. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us? I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
So you want to, but you can't for whatever reason. What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. You don't remember? What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So she's got to figure out who she is. This is a freaking, like, coming-of-age thing. What?
What?
So you have no intention of telling us that I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Why are you smirking when you say that? That's not... No. Nothing so barbaric as that. Yeah, you're just gonna challenge her to a battle of wits.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Ultimate waifu. Well, that's what you'd give her. Limit my options. Yeah, you'd convince her of that as well if you had the chance.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. Oh god. She has a good smirk, she does, but the fact she smirked when he talked about torture is a little nerve-wracking. I can't... What? I mean, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Aziz? But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she can do is tell us about herself. But if she says, okay, I'll go with it, then that shows, you know, untrustworthiness, whatever. Yeah, that you know, good plan, Togami, bruh. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. I knew it. Good. You're finally in the mood for a conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. That's the only thing I can come up with, because I have no clue what the hell is going on. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. I mean, we were, like, knocked out by the time we got here. Maybe she was knocked out harder or something. Maybe her skull is still soft and hasn't fully hardened. So, like, it did more damage to her than everyone else. Yeah, you never know, man. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Alright, what, you think that a bunch of people being murdered is good? I mean, interesting hill to die on, but I wouldn't call it that.
hey,
Huh? Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Maybe she has a good smirk. Shut. What are you talking about? Shut what? I said a lot of things. What are you asking me to shut up about? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away. Yeah, you probably have.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
bye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left, and then she died. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
Heck?
Well, what's her deal? Man's fantasy is good. Yes, it is.
but
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. What? No. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Well, Toko's gonna hold her breath and probably collapse onto the floor. But, yeah. Plus, the situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. We still can't stop anyone. What? What's going on? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
I mean...
Cause, look. What? Oh. It's you. How long have you been standing here? I'm very, very
Now I'm ready.
angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. And is it Byakuya for taking the room key? Oh, no, that was Willing. My precious. They stole it. You're precious.
Your had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me with betrayal.
But why is every single one of that every single line of that voice acted, but not everything else? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people ran something, I don't know. But what the heck is your precious, the ring from Lord of the Rings? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the streets. What the hell, dude?
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. God. Does anyone have an idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko, probably. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Not many. Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Oh. So it's nighttime then? Or daytime?
As such, soon the doors to the dining. Okay then. Sweet.
Okay. Uh-oh. We need to get out of here.
No?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Alright then. So, alright, like 2 more days until the murder. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. 2, 3. That's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I mean, apparently, if I just left it in the middle of the ground, they'd still trust me, so alright. I think the safest place for it would be in my desk drawer. Probably, excuse me. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? I don't know, sleep on the floor? Outside? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Are we gonna sleep with her? Oh, man. Is it her? It's her, isn't it? Yeah. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Do you really wake up that easily? Just the doorbell? I doubt that'd wake me up. Okay, Kyoko, I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko, sleep with her. Yes, I said that. I said that. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of crap. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Well, you can, but, you know, the game wouldn't allow it. It wouldn't be that interesting. Alright, well, usually we'd come here for, Alter Ego, but Alter Ego is frickin' dead, so...
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed.
so then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right, alright. So I was right, what was it? But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? Wait. Is it the key to the biolab? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Yeah, probably. Where did you get this?
So,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What? It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us, and now she's dead, so shut up. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden.
Yeah, I know.
One they watch out for.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Ikusaba, I'm not going to pronounce that right ever, I don't think. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. The mastermind? Oh, God. She did hide ourselves from us from the very beginning, even though she was the 16th student, so... But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. Mukura Ikusaba? Is that... I said that... Is what? Is that the stupid way I said that, or is that the way you're supposed to say it? But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
They need to put, if they ever make a fifth game, they need to have a way of pronouncing it next to the name, like the way to pronounce it. I'll explain it later, okay. Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. You know, you're starting to sound a lot like your waifu. You really were meant for each other. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's the key even unlock?
so,
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again. Well, I go and find out. I think it would have to be the biolab, because come on, but yeah, I don't know. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't. That's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching
is
us,
that right?
but they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just sit there and listen. If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can't exploit it, maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail, okay?
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you're free to explore Hope Speak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I right? I have to chew this cough drop and eat it and swallow it, because, I can't I can't freaking speak with it in. Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if their mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us without a second thought. I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
you know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Oh, what's this?
true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet, only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. And a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Oh, you mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing, forget I said anything. I can't just
So
forget
then-
that easily. Okay then, shall we begin?
Kodo.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. Cool. I just have to keep Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead, the rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. Like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. Then a few minutes later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out.
Hey!
Hey, by the way... Uh-huh.
Most
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys... removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? It is a 17+ game. You could have just kept it in if you wanted. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. A gentleman does not discuss these matters. Well, whatever. Unless you, unlike you, have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. No, you do. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens got all fogged up, and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went through all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, it's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
What?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle something, or a dude fella.
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. There is, isn't there? Actually there is, yeah, exactly.
what?
Seriously?
My
then-
entire existence. This is kind of...
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way, it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful, like how to get the best honey? Or... Your side breeding tips? What? This is just crazy. Are all the pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? It's not a bad question.
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's all. That's it. Wait, what was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. All I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. I guess we won't know right away, but...
Ultimate Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
No, don't break the fourth wall. You haven't earned that right. Wait, what? What's going on? Jesus, this in 3D? My computer's not gonna be able to run this. Okay, so what's she doing? Bruh. Someone attack someone, please. Sakura's Revenge. The game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who'd have frick? Why are you breaking the fourth wall, game? Come on. The super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well?
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
What? Is this actually a way for them to... That's a sick DR game, in my opinion, I guess. What? I guess this game has chipped at the fourth wall before, but it never went that far.
Good morning, everyone.
'Kay.
Get ready to greet.
My body feels so heavy this morning. Maybe you've eaten too much food. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to go to the dining hall. Alrighty. You gonna play it? Well, development was cancelled. But if you're talking about Danganronpa, then I'm playing it right now, actually. We're in the guy. This is like in Spaceballs, where they're watching the movie in the movie, and you can see the film continuing on the TV through several other TVs. You're 1 minute late, Mikoto. How do you explain this? What? That voice was really weird. I'm not quite sure why I went for that moment in time. It sounds like what's that guy from The Simpsons? The guy who says excellent, the old man. That I don't even remember, in all honesty, but I sounded like that guy just then. It got released because of how well it sold. Oh, well, cool. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? You guys used to never show up at all, so... Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought... I mean, since a day has passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry. Please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign on my back that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. No, you will. You will. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. Oh, come on. As long as it's you and no one else, don't change my... I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Maybe she actually did die.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse for being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. Well, it is how she reacted when I didn't tell her one thing, so maybe. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you have her key, right? Yeah, she can't go in her room.
What's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigi? I think I pronounced that right. Probably not. Okay. What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigi is, right? Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is, and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is...
I feel like I'm getting whiplash. The way he changes subjects like that. Well, Whiplash is an indie movie, but I'm not really sure if it's that bad. What am I saying? Hey, goodness. It looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. Is he that stupid? So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Kiragiri. Kira in the first name, in the first part of her name. What? Which could mean.
Hey,
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. Wow. An actual part of Japanese in the localization? Well, you really haven't done your job, Capcom. Not Capcom. It's not Capcom. It's Spike Tune. So I don't... Who the frick localized it? I don't know. I'm so used to saying Capcom and referencing the game I'm talking about because of the Ace Attorney trilogy. And, Ace Attorney, versus Professor Layton, which, in all honesty, I actually kind of miss. I mean, I'm not gonna replay the... You know what? I might replay the game. Honestly, that was really enjoying? I don't know. It was really fun, is what I'm trying to say. And looking back, I almost want to just start over again, because that sense of wonder and such, and, you know, ending the game, and how, like, satisfying but sad that was. That was an experience, but I should stop talking about it. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Do you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah. How can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. I think it could be the biolab, but maybe that's too obvious. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? Yeah, but that would be noticeable, though. So, we spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms, and we didn't get a single bit of food eaten. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Free time. Alright, well, I have to go to bed in about 10 minutes, so I should probably, you know, get ready before I have to go to bed, so that means I'm gonna save. Alright then, let me just make sure I've saved. And there we go. Alright, so, yeah, I don't know. We're getting, I think we're gonna end up getting into the same scenario that we got with, again, with Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, which again, I'm really almost missing that. I have to play more Ace Attorney, or even more Professor Layton soon, or maybe play both of them at the same time to kind of enforce that feeling again, because that was a really fun game to play. I know I got annoyed by how long it took to beat, but that was an amazing game, in all honesty. But I'm going to stop talking about it. But I feel like we might end up getting into the same scenario where, like, you know, I'm on the last chapter, So it makes sense that, you know, like, say, maybe the next episode would be the finale, but, you know, then it turns out, no, there's actually way more to play, and then, okay, next episode, way more to play, next episode, way more to play, you know, we always, like, feel like it's gonna end quicker than it actually does, so we end up almost getting annoyed by something that we really enjoy watching and playing, but, you know, that's besides the point. I'm gonna end the stream now. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope, flippin', why did I forget his name? How could I forget his name? Penguin Wise Guy enjoys it once, you know, once he gets to it. And, yeah. See you in the next video. Excelsior, ladies and gentlemen.